Our referee and judge the action.
This bantamweight bout is sponsored by Grapple Nation, Manchester's #1 no-gi grappling competition.
So Mick Clement's getting the fight underway here. Straight in touch of gloves from the boys. So I think Matt Hampson may look to take this down straight away. But he's got to be very careful against the jiu-jitsu gym, hasn't he, really? And there you go, takes his back straight away. So Adam's gone straight on to take over Matthew Hampson's back there.
Yeah, interesting there from Hampson. He went for that single leg. Maybe rushed that, didn't need to go straight and make that commitment. Finding himself in a possibly dangerous position here.
Yeah, I mean, I know Matthew Hampson's had a lot of grappling competitions. He got silver in one recently, so, you know, he's no mug on the ground himself.
No, and obviously he's looking to take the fight to the ground. We expected that it could end up there, but
yeah, he's kind of working the top position there now, and he's managed to get out of what could have been a predicament there, Jez.
Yeah, I mean, Hampson looking to secure the neck at the moment, but early stages, and Adam Wilson does well to get back onto his feet. Action right in front of us here at Full Contact Contender.
So Adam Wilson going for the double leg takedown there, but he's kind of stalled a bit.
A nice shot there from Hampson to the midriff, just softening up his opponent.
So you see what he did there, Jez? He just dropped straight in for a single there to try and take him down, but he's a very tough kid to take down here. Starting to throw some shots and maybe now step into a mount, but loses that there, Jez, doesn't he?
Very nice escape from Adam Wilson, slips out the back here. Could be in for a triangle, he looks to secure it, he wants to slip that arm across, he's searching for that leg. Hampson doing well at the moment, but this is going to be a tough position to hold on to.
A long time left of this round as well, Jeremy.
Yeah. He wants to try and hold his arm there, but like I said, it's not an easy thing to do. If Adam Wilson can push the arm across and really apply that choke on deep, this could be the end for Hampson, but he's doing what he needs to at the moment. He's weathering this.
He is, but he needs to put some more pressure on the neck. You know, stop worrying about that arm and start pulling on the head. That's how he can finish from here. But that's how Hampson's now trying to get out of it. He's in desperation mode here now.
As you can see, all the blood running through his head. He's doing well to weather this. Adam Wilson squeezing that choke, pulling the head down, doing everything he can. I mean, huge credit to Matthew Hampson here for...
And he's gone for an armbar now.
Nice transition there.
That is tight. That is very tight.
Yeah. And he's looking to get a thumb up. But last few moments here, and you've got to say, Hampson looks like he's just done enough to survive this.
What a round for the next gen lad there, Adam Wilson. You know, that's got to took its toll on Matthew Hampson though. He was stuck in a triangle for a long time there, Jeremy.
Yeah, well, this is going to be quite an important part, and I think it's a very valid point you bring up there, Jamie. In that, what we're going to see now from Hampson is whether or not his conditioning is up to scratch, because, you know, okay, he's weathered that, but the amount of pressure and, you know, the lack of oxygen for that prolonged period in time is really going to hurt you. So he's going to need to really, spend this time wisely, try and recover, get some oxygen through there, because he's going to have a huge amount of lactic acid built up in his muscles from that long, prolonged period of that fight. But yeah, Adam Wilson, what can we say?
Well, you know, I mean, Adam Wilson, on the flip side of what you just said there, Jeremy, very, very true. But he may have gassed himself out with, you know, he caught the triangle there, and he could have gassed his own legs out, Adam Wilson there. You never know, and he looked a little bit tired at the end of that round when he stood up, but now they both look to have recovered.
Absolutely, but a great first round from the guys, great exchange, but yeah, certainly Adam Wilson in command so far in this fight. So Hampson, you know, really's got to bring it to his man.
So we might see a bit more stand-up now from Matt Hampson. He's got to be very careful with that wrestling, hasn't he? Taken straight down though there, Jeremy. Yeah,
he kind of telegraphed that kick a little bit. Adam Wilson was quick to just pick that leg, get his opponent onto the mat. Looking to step around there, but Hampson, nice, he's got the butterfly guard in there, which is important because it just prevents his opponent from taking side control, keeping in a strong position here.
You can also use the the butterfly for a sweep, can't you, as well, which is what I'd be looking to have done there. But he's now lost position and he's actually given up the side control now.
Yeah, I mean, a little bit. I wasn't really sure what Hampson was trying to do. From that position, he was never going to be able to maintain that any kind of choke from there, and ended up, sacrificing position, and now in a dangerous scenario once again.
Yeah, that arm is quite deep in there. That is looking like it's going to go, and that like it's broke there, but I can't quite see from where we are, Jeremy. But that looked extremely tight, and he's got out of it.
Yeah, I winced. I really did. I thought that was going. But credit, I mean, Hampson's one tough cook, isn't he? He's still in here, but he needs to be careful there.
He's not letting that arm go though.
No, but he's looking to pull it out. I mean, the one thing about an arm bar is, with the fighters, with not having anything like a gi, it can be hard. It's easier without a gi to pull it out, but he needs to get out of there. He's now switched into a triangle choke.
He's a mirror image of the first round, this, Jeremy, isn't it? He's gone straight into, he's gone for the armbar again, straight into a triangle choke, and he's now stuck in it again. It's an extremely hard move to get out of, though, isn't it, Jeremy?
It is, absolutely. And the thing is, right now, Adam Wilson's got his opponent in his corner, so he's going to be getting some sound advice from his corner. But just as I say that, Hampson pulls out, and now he's looking to make up for some lost time there, caught in that triangle, and taking this to his opponent.
And as you say that as well, Jez, he actually caught a big shot there, Adam Wilson. Matthew Hampson with a big overarm right there, caught him flush in the face, and he's backed off now, and Hampson's in top position. So what do you think he needs to do from here then, Jez?
Well, I mean, obviously, so far Wilson's controlled the fight so far. So this has really been the first time we've seen Hampson in a controlling position. He wants to try and pull that leg through, or even perhaps try and posture up a little bit, create a little space. He's obviously looking for the bit of ground and pound here, but it's very difficult against an opponent like Adam Wilson. He's got a very busy defence, hasn't he? You can see him snaking his hips, moving, trying to keep busy. Very difficult. Not really giving Matthew Hampson a lot, and he's certainly done everything to take this round in my eyes.
Absolutely. So you're going? How is that? 1 round? Sorry, 2 rounds?
I think so.
Adam Wilson?
Yeah, I think so, Jamie. I think although Hampson had a period there at the end of the round, we have to look back at the start of it, where Adam got the fight to the ground. He got the takedown. He scored from there, and then he put some. He had a couple of attempts with an armbar, switched it nicely into the triangle. I would have perhaps liked to see him doing that a little bit early, but nevertheless, good awareness from him. Put it in, and he's unlucky to get a submission. It really comes down to a lesser opponent would have tapped for certain. So credit has to be given to Hampson. So yeah, in my eyes at the moment it's 2-0. So Hampson's got to come out here now, and he's really got to throw everything at Wilson. He's either got to look for a stoppage, whether that's on the feet, or if he tries to go for ground. But I don't think he's got enough on the ground to provide any sort of significant threat to Wilson.
No, I couldn't agree more, to be honest, Jez. I think it was another good round for Adam Wilson there, like you say. But I did hear a bit of corner advice there from Martin Stapleton. He was telling Matt Hampson not to put his head in, to posture up a little bit more while he's wrestling, and that is definitely key to this fight. However, I think he's got to finish this fight now, like you say. Yeah,
I think he's not really got any other choice. So, I think he's going to probably keep it on his feet. But Wilson's got some. Well, I say that, and what does he do? He goes for a takedown. But yeah. Just about to say, Adam Wilson's got some solid stand-up as well.
Yeah, the thing is, though, in the third round, when you're 2 rounds down, if you're taking someone down, you've got to be taking him down to finish him, Jez. And I'm not sure if Matt Hampson's trying to finish him at the minute. I know obviously he is, but if he's going to do enough to finish him, he's now give up his back.
Yeah, and he's trying to roll out of this because he realised what kind of situation he could be in, and he can't really afford to waste much time. He's really got to take this to Wilson. I don't know if that was necessarily the right decision, but perhaps he feels that's where his strengths are. I mean, we saw a brief glimpse of Adam Wilson's quality on his feet, and maybe Hampson thinks actually he fares a better chance on the ground. But yeah, this is not ideal, and certainly with those high legs again, Wilson is really putting up. It's an offensive defence, isn't it? It's an attacking defence.
It is,
and it's always difficult, as a fighter, when you're trying to attack your opponent, and he's on his back, which you think should be, an opportunistic position, but it's not. And look, I mean, once again, Wilson's keeping busy. He's out of it. Very tricky opponent.
Yeah, I think the problem is just when you've got someone with such an active guard and very, his hips are constantly on the move, and he's never closed his guard once, this kid. He's a very tough guy to wrestle against because you've got to be so careful. The minute you put your head in, he will try and catch with him. He's going for arm bars and triangles constantly from his back. Very comfortable from his back, but we did expect that from the next gen lads, didn't we?
Yeah, we did, and he's proving that right now. He's obviously put a lot of hours in, and that's coming to fruition right in front of us here, but certainly there's still time left in this round for Hampson to do something, but he's got to start doing something. He's got to come up with something quick, and certainly in this current position with Wilson on his back, looking to just control this fight from this position. Clock is ticking by, but
and weirdly enough, Adam Wilson is still trying to finish this fight, even though for me he's got the decision here as long as he obviously lasts this round out. But he's the one that's going for the massive finish every time. He's going for the arms, he's going for the triangles, and he keeps doing it. You watch the way he moves his legs and his hips. He's going for an attacking sort of defence every single time.
Yeah, no, certainly so. I mean, he wants to finish this fight. He's come very close twice before, hasn't he? So in his mind, he'll certainly feel like there's an opportunity there to be taken. There can't be a lot of time left in this round. Certainly not. Just judges call for the last 10 seconds.
For me, Jez, if something's not working, you need to change it. And what I think Matthew Hampson's done throughout this fight, he's done the same thing. He is constantly attacked with that wrestling, and I think he needed to change it up a little bit, especially midway through the second round when I think he needed to change it up a little bit and go for the finish in the last round.
Certainly, but he'll take a huge amount of experience from this. It's a very tough opponent. Adam Wilson, in my eyes, I can only see this going one way.